Don't start. That's your own thing. What's up, YouTube? We're back. As you can see, I mean, you can't see the title. I don't know why I say as you can see every time. The title this time is "Did He Touch My Child?" It's a very weird title. So I was looking. I'm like, bruh, what should I react to? What should I react to? And I came across Steve Walko's, and it's like, "Did he touch my child?" I don't condone none of this. I just want to see what's going down. So, what you gonna see? You gonna see? Chat, am I not clicking it, bro?
Vicky says that just 1 week ago, her daughter accused her fiancé, Nick, of molestation. The young girl told relatives that Nick touched her inappropriately while her mother wasn't around. But Nick denies his accusation and came here to clear his name. What do you got to say?
Well, Steve, I want to believe him so bad, you know, but in 2010, my first daughter was murdered due to child abuse, and...
Dang, she just going through it. Her first child was murdered? I didn't even think it was going to get into it that fast. We're only 31 seconds in. It's getting deep. He better not have touched her child, or I'm going to get mad.
And I have a hard time with trust. I have a hard time with trust, especially with child abuse. And, I'm sorry.
Cry it out, girl. Cry it out.
I'm just in a really tough spot because I've never noticed anything. And like he said, we were together for years. And
I mean, you're still together, right?
yeah, well, we're like roommates right now.
That's wrong.
When did these allegations come about?
About a week ago.
And how did they come about?
My mom called me in the morning time and said that she needed to talk to me about something serious. And she said that my daughter said that when I went to the bathroom, he touched her pee-pee. And
He touched her pee-pee. He touched her pee-pee. What? I'm not trying to be rude, or how does that work? He touched her pee-pee.
in the bathroom, he touched her pee-pee. And I was pretty stoic or whatever during the day. I didn't want to bring it up. My mom thought we should lay low on the topic, see if she changed her story or anything, because she...
No, bro. Talking about lay low so he could do it again? Like, no, accuse him right then and there, bro. I don't get that, bro. If you know something bad's going on, or if you don't, like, if you suspect anything, confront them immediately and fast as possible, because that's out of hand. That shouldn't even be brought up. Dang. My bad, guys. I'm a little bit under the weather. I sounded smart saying that. I know. But let's continue the video.
She's autistic. She's got sensory processing disorder, multiple personality disorder, oppositional defiancy disorder. And so she makes a lot of stories. She's one of those kids where you'd hear a story and you'd think, well, what kid would come up with that? Well, she would, you know?
She know her daughter more. I should have continued the video. She know her daughter more. I see why. Okay. In that case, if you're doing the same situation, if you have the same situation as her, go like lay low just a little bit, because that's her daughter. You know.
But the part that gets me is she knew to say I was in the bathroom for something like this, and so we wanted to lay low for a while and see if she...
And what did she say Nick did to her?
The one thing she's consistent about is that he touched her pee-pee when I went to the bathroom.
Okay, it's not... I don't get it. How did he touch her pee-pee? It's a girl. Unless y'all females have another code word for it. But I thought it was the other way around. Bro, yeah, I'm not getting that.
Okay.
on the bed.
And you have a child with him, right?
Yes.
And how would you describe Nick?
I mean, we're best friends, and we had a good relationship. I mean, we had our tough parts, but
Everybody does.
yeah. But I mean, he's a good dad and everything. I mean, he gives us everything we want.
Right.
I mean, he'll go 2 years without buying shoes.
So this had become shocking to you.
Yes, it felt like, you know, that feeling when you go down an elevator really fast. It felt like that hearing it.
Do you think that he did, or do you think like maybe this is something that your daughter made up?
See, this is where I'm torn because I know my daughter makes up a lot of stuff. She's believable. I can usually tell when Nick is lying. That's why I brought him home the next day to talk to him while he's still on the spot, rather than wait so he can calm down with everything. But he's just as believable as she is, and I don't want to believe that he did something like this, and I don't want my daughter growing up thinking that.
I gotta see. I gotta see. I gotta see how he walks, how he talks, and what he looks like. And then I promise you, I'm slow. Shoot, I said it hard. I promise you, I'm a true detective when it comes to stuff like this. I'm automatically know. Why am I? What's wrong with my speech?
I didn't believe her right off the bat, so that's why the very next day I called the show.
Here's Nick.
For everybody that's clapping in the stands right now as we speak, needs to be locked up immediately in a jail cell, thrown away, never seen again. Actually, give them the death penalty as we speak, bro. That's unacceptable.
Baby, you.
He did it. He did it. He did it. I seen and heard enough. He did it. No allegations. We might as well just skip to the end and see that is true. He did it. He did it, bro. I seen it all.
No, I didn't do this. You know I'm innocent.
But why would she say you?
You know your family has dislikes to me. You know.
Her family had disliked you. Are we serious, bro? We're talking about the daughter. Don't bring up the family. Bring up the daughter. You're a disgusting guy, pal. He done it. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. After I seen the head, the body, the shape, he did it.
When she's asked, she says, like, Mama doesn't do that stuff. And Grandma doesn't do that stuff. Daddy Nick does that stuff.
Daddy
There had to have been fabrication of the story somehow. There had to have been off questioning, off coaching. There had to have been.
We serious, Nick? We serious? You want to sit there and lie to her in her face? You could tell. Look at his face. Nick, you're a dirty guy, pal. He needs to be locked up immediately.
I would never do anything to her. I have been protecting her, all of our children.
You don't know what this has been doing to me.
To you, it's dropped my heart down to the floor. I understand your position, and I believe you. And I would never do this.
I want to believe you so bad. You're gonna have to prove it today.
That's why we're here today. I'm gonna prove it.
Don't start. Stop clapping. Stop. You're clapping for this guy. His name is Nick. He's a weirdo. Stop. I gotta go on the Steve Walkie show and tell him stop clapping every time something happens. There's no reason to clap. We don't know who this man is for real. All I know is he did it. Just look at him. Don't come on. You're not foiling me, buddy. They're clapping with a straight face. They're freaking bots, bro. Are we serious right now? She don't even look. It's like they're forced to clap. Like somebody threw us on and said clap. We're joking at this point, right? You know what, bro? We're only 4 minutes in, bro. Let's lock in.
Did you touch the girl inappropriately?
No, I did not.
Did you go into the bathroom with her?
No, I did not.
so that...
Steve, I've never changed this kid's diaper. I've never gave her a bath. I've never did anything to this child, okay? I left it all because I was afraid of situations like this. I've always been afraid of situations like this.
Why would you be afraid of a situation like this? Hey, hear me out. Why would you be afraid of a situation like this if you're not that guy, huh? If you know, why would you be afraid, huh? And he was, I bet he was rehearsing this. Tomorrow, I never did it. I'm sorry I lied to you, Steve. I just didn't want to be called a pedophile. He's caught. He needs to be churched in immediately. I don't even know why he's still on the show. Maury, just pull out the paper and kick him out. Don't even pull out the paper. I already know he did it. Look at him. He barely has any eyebrows, and his head is clean. Are we serious? Why is he still on the show? Should have been over.
Would you be afraid of the situation?
Bro, it happens every day in life. Innocent people go to jail for stupid stuff like this. Guilty people go to jail for stupid stuff like this.
I do find it odd that you're worried about it. Like, you know, if you conduct yourself the way you're supposed to, and you're a dad, you're in this long-term relationship, you have a child with her.
It just doesn't.
Why would you be nervous?
It doesn't feel like it's my place to have to change a diaper. It was just my stepdaughter.
Well, she's beyond the stage of
Yes,
changing
sir.
diapers,
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
This is supposedly happened last.
You see, he's talking about every other kid, but he's talking about every other kid, but that kid, he's caught.
Week.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, she's not a baby wearing diapers anymore.
No, she says, yeah, you're right about that, but she does say it happened last year.
Right. But even
So,
still,
even
a year
still,
ago.
that's what
Right.
that's what.
So she's saying this allegation came up last week, but this is saying this happened a year ago.
Yeah,
And she didn't say anything about it for a year.
right.
And it's not been ongoing.
No, well, she's been staying with my mom since November. With her multiple personality disorder, she has been getting really violent with our youngest daughter.
Right. Have you ever been accused of touching a child before? Yes.
No.
Yes.
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 A while back when I was.
Well, see.
Why is he on the show? He did it. If he did it once, he will do it again. You're talking about a while back. Like I'm freaking stuttering. I'm done. I'm done. He's caught. No need to watch this, bro.
Why are you lying now? That makes me nervous that it happened because you can't even answer honestly. When were you accused before? How long ago?
2002, 2003.
And what happened with that accusation?
Nothing at all.
2002 and 2003. He's back to back. He's a champ. He's a professional. This isn't his first rodeo. He did it again last year. He needs to be put down. It's about time. He needs to be put down immediately. Away from schools, away from daycares, away from everything that's near children's, however you say it. Give me a second. Oh my gosh. Freaking disgusted. Let's just get to it, bro.
Oh,
Nothing. Why not?
I don't know. I really don't. I don't talk to my family no more to find out why.
Do you feel like, you know, when I hear that, like the hairs go up on the back of my neck,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm like,
He had to find some part of his body. Because it wasn't on his head, bro. It wasn't on his head, bro.
you know, most guys go through life, they don't get accused of that. Now, here's the second time you've been accused of it.
Yes, sir.
Did you know about the accusation the first time around?
Yeah, I know the story about it.
Yeah. Things have not been right between the two of you. So you said, hey, before I go any further in the legal system, I don't want my daughter taken away.
Right.
We're going to come on the show. You want answers. So he
Yeah.
came here. He took a lie detector test, and we asked him, did you ever have physical contact with Nikki's daughter for your own sexual gratification or pleasure? He answered no, and the result of his lie detector test is that Nick did not tell the truth.
Told you! I told you! Get me a medal, bro. I told you. Give me my chair. I told you, bro. I told you. 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 Call me Taylor. Call me Detective Tay. No more nothing else. Call me Detective Tay. I don't want to hear it. No. That's not my name. It's Detective Tay. Not K.N. Tay. Detective Tay. I'm changing my name to Detective Tay. That's me. It will always be me. And now my name is Detective Tay. I told you. The second I see him walk, breathe, stand, and the way he looks, he didn't even walk out. It was 0.0000 1 second. I paused it and said, yeah, he did it. I peeped. I said he did it. Now look at him. Hands behind his back, as it should be. He's gonna get arrested. You're going down, buddy. He's cooked.
Didn't. Oh, man, I don't even know what to say now.
Come on, I did it. We
Don't
caught
run,
you.
please. This is your daughter.
Don't run, please. Are we serious, Steve? Nick needs to be locked up, bro.
This is the man. You know, he failed this test. I mean, he inappropriately, and I believe that he did do this, and he failed this test. So you got a big problem on your hands. The guy that you're engaged to, the man you've been with for years, the man that you have a child with,
Disgusting.
is sexually touching your daughter.
Disgusting.
How could you do this to her?
I didn't, baby. I swear I didn't.
The test is absolutely accurate. It's absolutely right.
It's real accurate. But let's forget the lie detector test, okay? I'm pretty good at when people are okay? And I said,
Don't do it to him, Steve. Don't knock him out, Steve. Don't do it to me. You don't want no problem, Steve. Hold on. Don't do it to him, Steve. You don't want no problems.
You can skip this video.
and I told you, you know, and I tell you 100%, I never know the results before the show. I never know the results until I read them. And the way he was answering in the beginning, I had a funny feeling. The fact that when
I love Steve. We had the same thought. It's like he's another version of me. I caught him. He caught him. We both caught him. We're a detective. Detective Tay, Detective Steve. We're called DTS. Call us DTF, Detective Tay, Detective Steve. DTS, DS. Oh my gosh. Me and Steve gotta link up. We're like detectives, bro. I'm so happy.
ask him if he's ever been accused of this before, and he has, and he lied about that, what does that tell you?
I see what you see.
It's a pattern with this guy.
Pattern.
So whoever he victimized back in 2002, 2003, he got away with that one.
And he's not getting away with this one. Because Detective Tay's on that case. It's me. What am I doing with my life? Sometimes I gotta question my decisions and my worst of choices. Because if I end up going a little bit too far, I'm gonna go a little crazy. Let's continue the video, bro.
And you would think, I mean, I would think that once you get caught, even though you didn't get locked up or anything like that, but you got caught, you got exposed, then you would say, man, I'm never doing that again. But
Saying, I'll keep pausing it. I know y'all are getting tired of me. But let me say what I gotta say. He didn't even think about saying, I got caught. Let me stop. He said, no, we're back on our grind. Part 3. He's on part 3. This time, third chance is not lucky. Or what's the word? Lucky third chance. Third chance is always the best. I'm gonna shut up. Cause I had somebody in my comments just talking crazy about me, and I felt bad about myself.
maybe you can't control yourself. Crime opportunity. Oh, she's autistic. Nobody's going to believe her. I can touch her because nobody's going to believe her. And that's why he did it. When you found out about this incident, he told you about this incident from 2002, 2003? He told you.
Yeah.
And and when he explained it to you, you believed him.
Yeah, it matched what other people said about it.
Okay. But now, knowing what you know, does this frighten you a little bit with this previous
I want to
allegation
know.
and now this going
I
on
want to
with
know.
your daughter?
I want to know.
What you look at him now, this is your man. What are you gonna do?
I better hear one thing and one thing only. I better hear a couple things out of these choices I'm gonna give you. A, call the cops. B, this shouldn't even be this big. I shouldn't even hear this. This should be an automatic thing. Break up with him. That should be automatic. That shouldn't even be in there. We're not even gonna say that. B, beat the brakes off him. I don't condone men beating or all that, but he deserves it. You only got two options. You better not say nothing that's not one of these. You better call 911. I even give you the B option, the C option. Break up with him. I'll just give you the benefit of the doubt. Hey, you got 3 options. I promise. Don't make me mad. You hate to see me angry. I promise you.
You gotta get out. I can't.
Gotta get out. Remove him. Remove him from your life. Remove him from your kids. Lock him up.
Believe you did this. Why would you do that to her?
I didn't, babe.
Come on, man.
I want to tell you this.
What are you lying for?
I know you're going to be scared because of things that have happened with your children, and maybe there's an investigation. Maybe they come and they put your children in protective custody for a while. But if you don't do something legally, if you don't get the police involved,
Right, no,
and you let him just walk out the door and go on to relationship number, whatever,
no,
just think he might do this to another child.
no, something's gonna be done. Something will be
Anything you
done.
want to say to her?
Other than the fact, I'm sorry you had to listen to the results today. I mean,
You should have been sorry as you was touching that kid, you weirdo.
don't understand. I really don't. I mean,
And I don't understand why you, as a grown man, would want to touch an autistic child sexually.
Saying.
I still determined I didn't, sir.
Or, let me clarify that, any child. But I understand the autistic part because you thought you could get away with it. That's why you
Oh, when he said I understand, I was gonna say.
did it. And you know what? I watch these shows, I do this show, and I go through life and I can never, in a million years, understand it. Why you could be sexually attracted to a child. You are a sick and you can get the hell off my phone.
Get him go. Get him go. He better not go far. He gotta get locked up. He better not go far. He better not go far.
I know this can't be easy for you, but you have to put a stop to this guy, and only you can do it.
Yeah.
You know what? You have your daughter, and something bad happened, but now you got to put a stop to it. You got to be tough. Don't backslide. Don't go home and get soft
Right.
and go easy on this guy. Protect your daughter. Cut this guy out of your life, and move on.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Thank you, Steve.
What a video. What a video. What a video, chat. Oh my gosh. What a freaking video. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted this time. Hopefully they don't block my video like last time. I love you, YouTube. So yeah. See you guys later. Toodaloo. Stay tuned to the next one. Make sure you sub and like.